Welcome back, YouTube family. My name is Monica and I'm your hostess for We the People TV 2022. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you for your support. It's time to... What's been going on the last couple of weeks? Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? I don't have much on the docket this week. However, Kanye West made it from last week. I don't know who pissed in his Cheerios. But Kanye said he's sick of this shit. And I know that's right. Kanye took to Instagram with some interesting messages to his soon-to-be or ex-wife, Kim. Here's message number 1. My kids going to Donda. They not going to Sierra Canyon. Charlemagne the God and Chris, get your motherfucking popcorn. Well, if you're not aware, Kanye has his own school. And his kids are attending the private school in, what's the name of that place in Post live? But anyway, his kids go to Sierra Canyon. And Kanye said he ain't having it. His kids going to his school. They gonna learn from him. Donda, you know, Donda. His mom, I think that's his mom's name, Donda. Yeah, so. Okay. So Kim asked Kanye, can you please stop? And he replies, no. We need to talk in person. You don't have say-so of where the kids go to school. Why you get to say-so? Because you half white?
I know that's right.
I said, well, all right then, Kanye. Message number 3. Don't let Chris make you do Playboy like she made Kylie and Kim do. Hollywood is a giant brothel. Pornography destroyed my family. I deal with the addiction. Instagram promotes it. Not gonna let it happen to Northern Chicago. Now Kanye, he exposing some folks, ain't it? And the last one says, this was from Kim saying, from my mom, please tell him to stop mentioning my name. I'm almost 67 years old and I don't always feel great and this stresses me to no end. Kanye replied, y'all don't have say-so over my black children and where they go to school. They will not do Playboy and sex tapes. Tell your Clinton friends to come get me. I'm here. All right then. Kanye say y'all pull up. Like I said, I don't know. What that Kim did to Kanye to make him set a fire up under him like that, but he was a little perturbed. And then I found out that it was reported that Ray J jumped in and had it add his little 2 cents. And I said, ooh, my. So I posed the question to the jury. Do you think Kanye deserves his black card back? Should I reinstate it this time? Here's what they had to say. Now you comment below. The options are no, because he just not taking his medicine. Yes, he has come to the light, to it and through it. And I don't know. Wait a little while longer. Just monitor him. Now, those are your choices. Now, you tell me what I ought to do. So, the jury voted to monitor Kanye a little while longer to make sure that he's seen the light. Because it's a privilege to Kanye to be black. not white. So, Mr. West, we're going to monitor you for the next 6 months and make sure that you understand the privilege that you have as a black brother, okay? Now, this is a temporary pass, and you need to honor it. The next story is about a school board in Missouri that gave the parents the option of corporal punishment in lieu of the children being suspended and ultimately expelled. I posed a question to the jury: would you allow corporal punishment? You comment below. Here's what the jury had to say. The majority said yes, they would allow corporal punishment. Well, here's my take. Y'all know that's for the black kids, right? They ain't doing it for no white children. So I heard this on D.L. Hughley, and I had a similar incident that happened with my son when he was in middle school. Yes, it was middle school. He was undiagnosed as ADHD, and he was being suspended for the minutest of things, like tapping on his desk or getting up to throw something in the garbage can without permission, or saying the answer out loud if the teacher asked a question without raising his hand. I mean, like, for real, like suspended, like sending him home for a day. And it interfered with my attendance at work, because I would have to, if it was more than a day, I would have to be at home with him because he couldn't be at home by himself. And then when he did have to go back to school, I had to take him back because he, had to be checked in. So it came down to me having to decide if I, well, actually they were trying to like get him to be expelled from school. They were trying to send him to alternative school, and that's sort of like a mini juvenile place. So I saw that was head, and so I was like, well, because my absences at work was causing me to get in trouble. So I was having to decide, like, if I'm going to be off to do this, or, am I going to, let him just fall through the cracks. So I decided that I wasn't going to let him fall through the cracks, because we have enough black men in prison, jails, dead already. So I chose my son over my job, and I would do it 1,000 times again. Because, once that child falls behind or gets a bad rep, it's just an unending cycle. I mean, he just, from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And so that was my decision. And when I saw this story or heard about this story, that came to mind. It's almost like they're setting up our black kids, or our black boys specifically, to be to fail. So yes, if that were to happen here in my state, then yes, I would be the parent that I would choose corporal punishment. But I think in this particular case, the kids were allowed to call their parents before they received the punishment. So You know, they get to call and say, hey, mom, excuse me, they get to call their parents and say, hey, mom, sorry, y'all, I got in trouble today and I'm going to get XYZ. So the parents are supposed to be made aware of the kids getting a punishment. So that's my take. I mean, hey, that's just the way it is some places. What did you say? You said corporal punishment? Yeah. Because once a child is expelled, it's hard to get them in another school, district, zone, or whatever. And if you can heat it off, if you can salvage it in any way, then yeah, do that. It's not really much of a better decision, but hey. So the next story is in the same artery of that one is about sacrificing as a parent. I asked the jury, have you had to make any personal sacrifices for being a parent? Comment below. The majority voted yes. That's a no-brainer as a parent. That's almost, you got to have it with the title parent. You should say parent. There's personal sacrifices for the rest of your life. So yeah, my example before was one of many personal sacrifices that I have made, and I'm sure there to be a few more. You know, your kids are always your kids, whether they 4 or 40, 8 or 80. So yes, comment below. Share some of your personal experiences as a parent with me, of your loyal sacrifice to your little one. So the next story is a lady on TikTok served her 18-year-old son eviction papers. I posed the question to the jury: do you think young adults should be independent at the age of 18? Comment below. Here's what the jury had to say. The majority said no. They don't think 18-year-olds should be independent. And I agree, based on I was once 18. And the way the economy was set up when I was 18. Couldn't be independent. I think minimum wage was $5.25. And yeah, that was a negative. Here's some comments from our juror. Alexis says, I lived independently at 18, not by force. My college was out of student housing, so I had to get an apartment. I had an apartment. It taught me a lot. My parents could not help me, and I had to manage my refund and get a job to pay for it. But it was trial and error. I could have benefited by gradually being introduced to that. I definitely racked up debt trying to pay bills, and I had just started. It was beyond stressful. I managed and never had to move back home, but I don't want to stress my child out like that. Managing a household is hard for full-grown functioning adults. And I know that's right. Imagine an adolescent doing it because they aren't grown. And I commented, at 18, I was in no way, shape, or form ready to be on my own. Not the way the world was set up then, minimum wage, $5.25. Even with going to college, didn't have a clue of what to expect, and the experience being new and different. That was a lot for me at 18. Not having any guidance, Parents didn't really talk about it. That only thing you needed to go. But today it's much more happening in the world. And although minimum wage has increased, I think schools should include money management in their curriculum. If nothing else, it will promote conversations in households where there aren't any on money management. So what do you think? What are your thoughts about being independent at 18? You know, the way my checking account set up now, I'm like, I'm with what is it? Okay, I thought something else on my earring. The way my checking account set up now, child. Ooh, It's saying, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do you hear that? Yeah, it's hard at 18 being grown. But you know you can't tell these kids nothing. They think they know everything. Everything. All of the things they think they know. And my grandma said, keep a living, honey. Just keep a living. Okay, y'all. So did y'all see our former president, well, our forever president? I ain't former nothing. Our forever president. Nothing against Kamala and Joe Biden. But our forever president, Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Did y'all see the unveiling of their portraits at the White House? Oh, baby. They are lovely. Take a look. Look at here. Oh, look at here. I overheard an audio of Barack talking about Michelle, and he said, I got a fine wife. I said, no, Barack, not fine. She ain't fine. Woo. But yeah, if you have been enjoying this video, please like, comment, say hi to me, let me know you're watching, and share with someone that you think would enjoy it as well. If you would like to be a juror, I would love for you to be a juror. Please go to my Facebook group at WeThe People TV 2022. Send me a request and I'll let you in. And answer these polls, because baby, these jurors I got. And then gave out another stimulus check or something, because baby, I had to get on the thing and say, y'all go ahead and answer the polls. Y'all got civic duty. Shucks. Thank you for watching.